Okay. Oh, it is so bright. It's gonna be really hard for me to look in the camera. Okay, hello everyone. It's so bright. Oh my god, there's so much light coming through my window. Hold on just a second. Ooh. Hey guys, what's up? So I'm gonna make this intro short and sweet because just what the hell is going on today? So you saw what happened with my computer. That's the situation that I'm dealing with as far as video editing. So content is going to be kind of a little weird and different and scattered for the next few weeks. I cannot look directly in the camera, I'm sorry, it's so bright. So content is going to be a little weird for the next few weeks until I get my new laptop. It is on the way. So I am going to post kind of a different video today. I am doing a thing right now on Instagram, and I'm actually, I guess, going to be posting a lot of it on here, where I'm really kind of trying to simplify. I hate not looking into the camera. I'm really trying to simplify my shopping and eating and like what I have available to me in my house, because I end up like not knowing what to get at the store. I get so overwhelmed with like work and time, and I end up eating crap, or I end up skipping meals. And so I don't want to do that anymore, basically. And I'm just trying to make things a lot easier. So I picked like 6 ingredients that are going to be my primary ingredients for the next 5 or so days. And I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner ideas and snacks. Lots of different things that I'm going to make with pretty much just those ingredients. I have some things that are kind of staples that I always have. It is weird. So I do have things that I always have, like lemons, garlic, limes, ginger. That's just stuff I always have in my house. So I'm not really considering or like including that in my ingredients or recipes. I did also grab tofu, which I'm using in a bunch of different things this week. So I guess I should include that too. But I don't know, that's basically the idea, is just to only have like 6 or so things to work with, and you just make like lots of different things with those things. I did a video last night, a live cooking demonstration on my Instagram stories, making some simple Thai coconut soup. And it's like just a very, very, very simple kind of hack version of a Thai coconut soup, but it gets the flavors there, so whatever. And I used some of my ingredients. I also made a smoothie this morning with some of the ingredients, and I have a bunch more things, but that sounded weird. And I have a lot more things that I want to make. So if you guys are interested in following along with that, you can find me on Instagram. I'm gonna have to go like close my eyes for like 5 minutes after this. You can find me on Instagram at SimpleCareSteph. And I'll be posting a lot of that stuff in my Instagram stories and also in my feed and on my blog on SimpleCareProducts.com. So I don't know if that can be helpful to any of you guys. It seems to be helping me a little bit. Anything simplifying anything is helpful to me. You guys let me know what you think in the comments if you have any suggestions, or just let me know like what you think of this idea or what you think of this video. Yeah, and I don't know, please like this video if you like it, and remember to subscribe, because you just never know what's gonna happen over here. Just never know. I don't even know. Just doing what I can. I'm not gonna really edit this video. I'm just kind of gonna let it roll how it was on the live stream. So if you guys want to check in next time and join me for one of those, you are more than welcome. And let me know like what you think of me uploading that content to here, if that's weird, if you would rather me like re-record it in a different way, or if you like the kind of unscripted kind of what is the word I'm thinking of? Just like passive filming. Does that make sense? So here is my simple Thai coconut soup demonstration, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully. I don't know. Y'all have a good day. Bye. So I just want to say hello, I guess, to everyone joining me today. This is going to be a very, very, very informal, just kind of a quick cooking demo. I posted earlier today how, I guess yesterday and today, just how I kind of want to simplify my food, my eating, stuff like that right now, and just make things easier on myself because it's just too complicated. So I picked out a handful of ingredients at the store that I'm just going to make a few different things with for the next 5 or so days. And what I'm making tonight is a really, really kind of simple hack version of a Thai coconut soup. And this is like not very authentic, so please don't criticize the lack of authentic ingredients. This is kind of a simple, quick, thrown together dish. So welcome to everyone joining. So you guys are waving. Anyway, okay, so I got some papaya, some sweet potato, and some avocado. Those I'm not going to be using today, but I will be using these later on this week. I'll put those over there. But what I am going to be using today are mushrooms, carrots, and spinach. So that's about the 6 ingredients that I got this week to work with. And I have a really simple soup base going back here. I have a lot of kind of staple ingredients that I keep on hand generally, like lemons, limes, garlic, ginger. So I'm not really going to include that in the ingredients that I'm buying or talking about, because that's just stuff that I always have. So I have in my pot some chicken stock, and I'm cooking that with shallots. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Shallots, tomato, some green onion, cilantro, and I could not find lemongrass because I live in Bozeman, so we don't have a lot of availability of very eclectic ingredients. So I'm just using some lemon peel and ginger, and you can use about equal parts. It's not going to be the exact same flavor, but it will give you kind of that citrusy zing that you want in like a Thai soup. So got that going in my pot. I've just been simmering that for like an hour, and honestly I'm not even gonna strain out the lemon peel and the ginger. I'm just gonna kind of leave it chunky and authentic, I guess, because you know, a lot of times that, like, if you go to an authentic restaurant, they will leave the lemongrass or the spices and things like that in there, so you just kind of don't eat it, but I'm just gonna leave it for simplicity's sake. So my broth is just about done, and I'm going to add a can of coconut milk. I have about 2 containers of chicken stock, 2 tomatoes, 2 shallots. I'll put a full recipe and all of that below. But I'm just going to add some coconut milk. I have pre-cooked off some rice noodles. I know a more kind of authentic thing is rice, but I just was in the mood for rice noodles, so I'm going to do that instead. And then I'm also going to add in my mushrooms, my carrots, and I honestly a lot of times just buy already shredded carrots, again for simplicity's sake, because I would rather eat pre-shredded carrots than not eat carrots at all. So, and then I have some tofu that I'm using instead of chicken. Lime juice, which is again, like, that's like a staple thing that I always have. And then I'm just going to finish it off with a little bit more green onion, cilantro, and then just like a little bit of chilies. Oh, I also have, again, I couldn't find any Asian chilies, so I just threw some serranos in there for some heat because I like a little bit of a kick. So I will do the final assembly here on my soup to show you guys. And I am going to add in the whole can of coconut milk because I like it. And that pretty much just melts in. And then just drop in all your veggies. And I don't want to cook these too much. I'm just kind of like warming them. I want to keep them kind of raw, crunchy, because I like that. But I want to cook these a little bit more than the noodles and the tofu, so I'm going to put those in first, and they will cook down just a little bit. And you can kind of let that go however long you want. This is not a complicated thing. It doesn't need to be overcomplicated. It's pretty simple, like home-style dish. And I'm actually going to do a lot of my assembly in my bowl because I like to keep my noodles and my tofu separate from the broth just so they don't get soggy and gross and fall apart over time. So I'll just like reheat this soup base whenever I want more, and then pour it over the noodles, or you can reheat all of it together. But I just don't want all of it sitting in the fridge together because I just prefer it to stay separate. But I am going to also add in, that was about 4 tablespoons of lime juice, I think. I have to look back at the recipe. So, I'll show you. Can you see? Without me pouring it on the floor. I have a nice veggie soup started. And so, I'm going to use my hands because this is mine. I'm just going to take like a handful of my pre-cooked rice noodles. And those should stay okay in the fridge for a couple days. And also, I'm just going to sprinkle over some cubed tofu. And use my tiny little ladle that hardly holds anything. And just pour the soup over the top. And as long as your noodles aren't really cold, this should heat everything through plenty good. So, and you can add more coconut milk if you want this to be creamier and thicker. I may actually add some more when I reheat this. But I'm just going to garnish this. And can you see? So there is my very simple Thai coconut soup. The coconut milk is not sweetened. I see your question there. I generally buy unsweetened coconut milk because I just don't think that it needs the sweetness, and if I want to sweeten it all, you can add sugar. And you just reminded me, totally forgot, I did add fish sauce and sugar to this. So I apparently need to go back and look at my recipe and write everything out for you guys so that I'm giving you the correct instructions. But there is, I think, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce and then a couple tablespoons of sugar in here. And if you don't like fish sauce, you can leave that out, but it gives it a little bit more authentic of a flavor. You can squeeze some fresh lime over, but it's just a nice, fresh, simple dish. It has a lot of nutrients. And I told you guys I was going to show you like one other little trick. Oh my god, I lost it on here. On my little dish. So I refrigerated my coconut milk, and whenever I buy coconut milk, I try not to shake the can because it will naturally separate and you get the nice thick coconut cream on top, and the coconut water kind of separates to the bottom. So I just scooped out a little bit of the coconut cream for the top. Can anyone guess what I'm going to do with this? So it is the end of winter, when everyone has been suffering from lots of dry skin, including myself. So I'm going to take just a little bit of my coconut cream, and I'm going to put like 1 drop of lavender essential oil, which you do not need to use. You can do just the coconut cream if you want, but lavender just has some extra anti-aging benefits. It just has a lot of good benefits for skin, so I like to use it whenever I can. And I'm going to just kind of mix this with my finger. It's very scientific, guys. It's very complicated. Gotta make sure you get the exact instructions right. And then we have a very conditioning face mask that you can like pretty much just use right now. So it's nice and thick. Ooh. And this is honestly like one of my favorite things to do for my skin. It's awesome for your hands if you have really dry hands, which I get very often. But yeah, so I guess that is it for this very weird cooking demo. You guys let me know what you think, and yeah, I don't know, just 2 little tips. I will be posting this other stuff that I'll be making with these ingredients that I have the rest of the week. I'm probably going to eat the soup for a couple days. I've got some things that I want to make for breakfast, and then a couple of snack ideas just all using those 6 ingredients again. I feel like this is dripping off my face. Okay, so anyway, this can stay on for 10 to 15 minutes. It's also great for your hair, so if you have dry hair, you can just condition your hair with coconut milk. It's very beneficial. Has a lot of B vitamins, good healthy fats for you to eat. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to keep you guys too long. So that's it, I guess, for this cooking demo. I'll have the recipe up soon, and yeah, I don't know. See you guys in the next video. Bye.